Hello everyone, I'm has777777. I've done too many sevens, haven't I? I always get it wrong with sevens. But hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to play cross-platform between Java and Bedrock. So what we're going to have to do is you're going to have to type in Aternos. Now obviously I've already got it, so I can just automatically sign in, but you'll press play here, and then it will come up with a sign-in page. You just sign in. You don't need an email address, but you can just sign in. I will create a new account just to show you. Just click here. Play. If you've already got something, then you can log out. I will just remember these. Then you can sign up. Choose a username. As 1, 2, 3, 4. I agree to terms. Okay, I will just do this. It's good. Okay, and then you have to agree to everything. And then you press next. Then you can create a password. You can do an optional email, you don't have to do it though. Then you press sign up. And then you go into here. Now, for me, for some reason it says I can only create 3 servers at a time. You might be able to create more or less. But, by the way guys, I got a new mic. Quite cool, right? You can actually hear me. You can hear my actual voice. But anyway, so what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to press create a server. Create a server. Then you're going to change. So what this is so you can choose between Java or Bedrock. Now for us, because we're doing cross-platform, we're going to use Java. Now I think you can do it with Bedrock, but because I play Java, the creator of it has to do what they are going to do. What this means is that if you do cross-platform, then if you chose Bedrock Edition, then you did the thing that makes it cross-platform, then the Java player would be playing in a Bedrock world. So they'd have everything. It would basically be like they were playing in a Bedrock world. It would basically be like they were playing on Bedrock, except Java keys. And Java Edition, same way if Bedrock player joins, it will be the same thing. But you can change the IP, which is how they join. So what I'm going to do has... and then save. I can be only 4 characters, great. Has 7. There we go. And then welcome to the server of, you can change your name basically. Now blueprints is what you want your server to be. You can either just have it as a normal Minecraft world, then you just press create, or you can choose a special version of these. Tower Battle, Infinite Parkour, Skylands, these sorts of things. I'd advise, personally I've done quite a few of these at Arena, Stat, Nomads and stuff. It's all pretty good. They use some mods. All the mods are like, but it's more like plugins than mods. Okay, but choose what you want. Then once you've chosen, you tap on it, and then you can press create, or you can just tap on nothing, and it won't happen. You can also water blueprints there. Okay, so now I've chosen Tower Battle. I can turn it off by tapping on it again. But I'm just gonna do a normal Minecraft world. Then it's on Java. I press create. Now it says servers already. Now we go to the server icon. Then we go into here. So I've got an ad blocker on. I wouldn't advise using ad blockers because Aternos pays for your server using ad blockers. I just don't know how to turn it off. If I knew how to turn it off, I would, because the ads aren't that distracting. Okay, so now you've got all your things here. I'm in version 1.21.11. Now, so what you're going to do, you can either keep it as a vanilla, which will just mean that you can... it's just like that. It's all fine. It's just like a normal Minecraft world. Or you can press change software. Sorry about this ad blocker, guys. You can choose either just thingy, or you can choose one of these. Now, quickly, I'm going to tell you this. So the way this works is a bit different. So if you're playing Java Edition, then you've got all of these. If you're playing Bedrock Edition, then you've got all of these. So I'd advise going for Pocket Mine if you're in Bedrock, or if you're in Java, Spigot/Bucket or Paper/Bucket. Personally, I'm going to go for Paper because I'm a redstone and I don't like my redstone being messed with, because Spigot does change some things. Paper does as well. I'm not sure what it changes though, so I don't really care. I'm going to do Paper/Bucket, and then we are going to go into here, 1.20 and 1.11. Continue with ad blocker. And then we press install. Now it's installed to some computers. It may take longer. I'd advise having a reasonable computer for the hosting. Okay, now that's chosen. Now we've got this plugin thing. If you press your plugin thing, then it will come up like this. Now these are all so there would be a mod and a plugin. A mod, Bedrock players first of all wouldn't be able to join, and second of all, a mod is just like a mod adds like blocks and stuff to the game. While this is a bit more way to like it edits the server rather than the player's actual game. So for instance, the lifesteal plugin is here, so you can do your lifesteal games as your very own server if you wanted to. That's pretty cool. You've got hardcore hearts on here, you've got lots of things, but you can do multiple, but for our needs to do multiplayer between Bedrock and Java, we're going to press Geyser. Now, once we've pressed Geyser, we're going to go to Geyser MC. Now, there are lots of other things that do different things, but we're going to press Geyser MC. Now, with Minecraft's recent updates and with their game drops, and that this works in a bit of a different way, a lot of things won't actually be available for your server, depending on what edition you are in. Also, if you do change to a different edition that isn't the normal edition, then Nintendo and iPad players will not be able to join. Because they are Bedrock. Bedrock, you cannot change what edition you're in unless you're on a computer. Currently, I'm on computer, so it wouldn't really matter. But Geyser MC, it updates quite frequently, so we've got 1.20 and 1.11. This will go till, well, you can see, can't you? It goes on to like 2 more updates. So we just press install, which is this little button. You do a little loady thingy, and you wait. Now it's done, we can just go back to server. Now, that has been uploaded. Obviously, you can do more. You can edit that more. You can do this, do all that stuff. I'm not going to show you how to do all of these, but I will release another video on an in-depth guide, which should be in the description below this video. So look down, please. Look down. So, what you're going to do now is you are going to do the connecting part. Now, I'm not going to show you the actual connecting part. I will show you how to do it for Java, because that is much easier. But for Bedrock players, if you're just doing it for a Bedrock server, or you're doing it another way, what you're going to have to do is I'm going to release another video on how to do it. But I'm going to show you how to do it for Java. You just press start, accepts the EULA, and then it will start. While that's starting, you can load up your Minecraft. It does take a little while, but you can load up your Minecraft. There are also plugins to stop things like FreeCam, but personally I think FreeCam's really good. I wouldn't stop it, because it is just a nice little thing. Okay, once it's on, you just hit play. And then it should work. Eventually. It's going to take a little while. One sec. Okay, so now we can hear this. By the way, if you heard the beeping, that was my new... thingy. I have a new mic and I can mute it, which is quite cool. And now you can hear me better because my other thing was a bit fuzzy, if you know what I mean. You're wobbling. Okay. Anyway, let's get this online. So now, as you can see, it's online. You've also got this timer here. Now, the timer means that, so, with Eternals, because it's free, now, obviously, there are other server softwares. If you want it to stay on for longer, then you will have to pay. There are other free softwares that I will make videos on. But Eternals is one of the best. It's completely free. They're not trying to make you buy anything. They're not doing any sneaky ways to get you to buy stuff. It's really just easy and it's just quick. The only bad thing about it is that after 5 minutes, I think mine's on 7 minutes for some reason, but after a little while of someone not being on, it'll stop. And it will just shut down. So you can either have it just shutting down, or you have to have someone AFK on the server. But either way, it's good. So what you're going to have to do is going to have to play some multiplayer. Now in Java, as you know, you have to do LAN for other things. But sad day, I know, server. If you don't know, I was making a server, and I deleted it accidentally. Okay. So what we're going to have to do is you're going to have to press add server. Server name, this doesn't really matter what you call it. You can call whatever you want. So I'm going to call it Viz because we're doing a video. Now the server address does matter. We are going to go out of that, minimize that, and then we are going to go down here and press copy. Then you're going to go back here, and then you're going to paste it, or you can just type it out. Now, if you're like me and didn't know how to copy and paste the actual way, Control V to paste it in your thing. Resource packs, I'd advise to do it enabled. I don't know what these do, honestly. I'm going to put it as prompts, though. And then you press done. Now it's all done. Now, some people do run into some problems here. Now, the way you stop so say it didn't do anything, first of all, make sure that your server's online. But then what you can do is, if it still doesn't work, you go to here and copy this port. Control C. Control C. Then you go to your Minecraft. And then edit. And at the end of the thing, you put a colon, Control V, and you put your thing. Now, obviously, mine is working, so I do not need to do that. But there you go. Now I can join. Wait for it. Okay. And this is our server. Now, I am in survival. My next video, which shows you everything else, how to join from bedrock and everything, will tell you more, and it will just tell you how to do it all. It will tell you how to change into creative mode. It will tell you how to do operator commands. It will tell you how to do pretty much everything so that you can do it yourself and you can be an operator in your server. Also, if you like my grass, please go to Modrinth or Vanilla Tweaks. My grass is from Modrinth, but the Vanilla Tweaks Vanilla Tweaks is an excellent thing. I don't know why I'm advertising them, but I just am. This isn't sponsored. Like, actually, this isn't sponsored. I just don't know why. I'm just that sort of guy, you know. Oh, but that's orange. That is orange. It's grass, but... Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Anyway, thank you for watching. If this was helpful, please like and subscribe. Well, you don't really have to like, but can you please subscribe? Please, it would be really helpful and just help towards me making more videos like this and help towards the next video of showing you how to do more stuff. I'm sorry I didn't show you how to do bedrock stuff, but that's a bit more complicated than just Java. So if you can do Java when you're creating a server, I'd advise you to, because it is the easiest way to do it and it's just much easier. So thank you for watching and goodbye.